Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. My name is Brenton, and last time we went to the Remembrance Service at the Royal Promenade in Ul'dah, and I think we also unlocked the Palace of the Dead as well. I can't quite remember what we did beforehand, but before we go to the remembrance ceremony here in Lenosha / Lominsa, I realized that there was one more housing area, the one specifically here in Lenosha, that I had not yet unlocked. So I thought that what I could do to pass the time is to unlock the housing area here in Lenosha called the Mist. So we're going to speak to this Rogadin and do the quest Where the Heart Is Mist. And it's kind of pretty much the same scenario as what we did in Thanalan and the Black Shroud, but let's go ahead and start it anyway. Mind looking into something for me, adventurer? It may even be of interest to you, in fact. I'm told that plots within Mist are to be auctioned off. You, me, hells, even a 12-damned wandering minstrel could purchase their own piece of Lenosha. And upon the plot of land, you'd be free to build a house for you and yours. You can't tell me that the thought isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? 'Tis a bit surprising that the Thalassocracy had the time and resources to prepare such an area, what with the kobolds and the primals causing all manner of trouble. But who am I to judge the priorities of politicians, much less pirates, eh? Besides, I'd like nothing more than to own my own home. I've yet to verify the truth of the tale just yet, though. If you've no objections to taking a detour from your adventures, why not head towards the gate to Mist and see if there's a Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these land auctions. And pretty much that just means that we're gonna go find out that the land is only available to online players and not the NPCs. Let's go ahead and chat with this Rogadin. What is it, adventurer? Ah yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage their immigration to Limsa and Lominsa. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really. Limsa and Lominsa is in dire need of fresh blood, capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it is best that you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any questions you may have to the recruits stationed just past the entrance. Okay, let's go ahead and journey to Mist. And I think we're just going to go to the first ward, like we've done all the other times. And welcome to the Mist. When my husband and I first obtained a plot of land to build our own house, we actually started off here in the Mist because a beachside house was actually quite fun. Let's talk to the Storm Recruit. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist. A Lominsan sent you, you say? That's unfortunate. All Lominsans are barred from participating in the auctions. You see, on account of the fact that they're, Lominsan. Admiral's decree. If you find an area to your liking, though, please consider speaking to the resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. Which I am actually not going to do. Because I already own a house with my husband in-game on my main character. So I'm just going to leave the residential district, go talk to that Rogadin that we were speaking with at the beginning, and complete the last quest we needed to unlock the third housing area in a realm reborn. And then we can go to the Remembrance Service in Limsa Lominsa and finally finish a hero in the making. So let's go ahead and talk to him again. There you are. What news have you brought me? For the purposes of luring adventurers to Limsa Lominsa, that's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Looks like my dream of owning my own home will have to wait a little longer, but you don't have to worry about me. My day will come soon enough. And complete. And the mist is now accessible. Lovely. I am going to be super lazy and just teleport back to the lower decks, and because where we need to go is literally right there. I just don't want to like run all the way over there, and there's really no reason for me to do a jump cut of me standing right outside of where we need to go, considering it's just right down this hallway. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to the Storm Sergeant and Nathaniel. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm not going to worry myself too much about how to pronounce certain names in this game, considering that the Remembrance Service that we're going to be listening to, I just refer to that character as the Admiral because I cannot pronounce her name for the love of God. Anyway, enjoy this next cutscene. Here to attend the Remembrance Service, be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartino. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded, yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral.
Fancy meeting you again.
As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsa's backyard. And that is to say not of eternal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Scout, this is Minphilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final Remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here in the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. And hurry back we will. Because I actually already know what Grand Company I plan on aligning myself with. And so I'm not going to leave you all in any more suspense. I'll meet you guys there. All right, my lovelies. Let us complete a hero in the making by speaking to Minfilia, and then we get to choose which Grand Company we want to be a part of. So let's do it. Welcome back, Scout. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you'd hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see how now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Scout? But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give to Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no rest. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady, we ought to escort.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and we prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
All right then. Looks like there appears to be a rift between a brother and sister, but that is something that we will revisit at a very much later time. Our next task is to select a Grand Company, and even way before I pieced together how I was going to record and piece together this extended play, I already knew from the very, very, very start that I wanted to align my adventurer with the Immortal Flames. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Relbon's words kindled a fire within you? Yes. Excellent. I fear that the innocent with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. The company you keep, the Immortal Flames. The Immortal Flames recruitment officer seems eager to welcome you to Ul'dah's Grand Company. Except, please proceed to the Hall of Flames and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him if you're coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they Beastmen or Imperials. So we're just going to go ahead and head back to Ul'dah. I guess I'm paying the teleportation fee. I wanted to see how much that was, but oh well. Anywho. Okay, so back in Ul'dah we are, because as you know, the Hall of Flames is just right around the corner here, so it makes it super easy to get back to the quote-unquote barracks. And here we will be inducted as a member of the Immortal Flames. What brings you to the Hall of Flames this day, adventurer? My name is Scout Alder. I believe you are expecting me. Ah, I thought as much. You are just a man... Oh my gosh. You are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It is an honor to meet you, sir. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak, Private. Imperial, sir. They fired on a High-Wind Skyways airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west, near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells! Of all the times for this to happen. Scout, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We are in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Almaja, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go! Whoop, okay. Seems like we've got some adventure on our hands already. Let's go ahead and start off on a strong foot by saving any survivors of this airship crash and preventing the Garleans from getting to it first. One thing that I have really been enjoying about playing through this game, playing through these beginning quests again and getting myself reacquainted with Reborn is that I feel like this is starting to become like another new experience for me, and a lot of it I feel comes from the fact that I played through this so quickly that I wasn't like really taking my time to fully understand the gravity of what I was doing, and how I was contributing to Eorzea. So it's fun that I'm taking my time, reading through the cutscenes, kind of like really embodying what is happening in the story so far. Because even like on... Oh no, I stopped across the bridge. But yeah, there's the airship that we're getting to. Because even on like my main character, there are times that I still like rush through the story and not like take my time to fully read or fully listen to what's going on, just because I just want to get to the point. So it's kind of nice that I am taking my time and I'm just like being calm about it. Alright then, it looks like we're doing a solo duty, and it looks like we will be synced, because we are over level 24. So Let us commence the company you keep, Immortal Flames. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported an attack on your craft. We came to rescue you. Scout Alder, yes? Glad to have you with us. I have not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We are taking back this craft to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They may take the ship back to Castrum Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Scout? Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! We're under attack! To arms! Alrighty then, let's do this. Okay, I am going to get those guys in the back first, just because they're going to be really annoying if I don't. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to get this dude. Okay, so now their block mage is down, and I'm gonna transpose so I can have my fire going and take out this guy now. Perfect. Oop, I should take out their healer. I just realized that I have not done that. Oh no, wait, that's not their healer. That's just their tank that can heal. go ahead and start firing you. Oh, hello! I do need to take him out, though, because he's just going to heal a bunch, and I can't have that. Crap. I just realized I probably should have zoomed out. That would have been a good idea. Okay. Now I'm going to get these dudes, because they're going to be doing lots of more damage if I don't take them out now. Okay. I'm going to put a dot on this guy and start building up my mana again. Okay, now we just got to take out this Magic Tech Vanguard and we will be good to go. Oh! Don't want to get hit by that. Okay, Flame Gladiator, keep it up. I'm trying my best here to attack this guy. No, where are you going? Now he's just like running all over the place. What the heck's going on? Oh, and now it's attacking my Conjurer. Even better, I guess. Gonna cast this Thunder. Get myself some more mana going here. We're almost there, you guys. Keep going. There we go. Biggs. Wedge, you should have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Scout. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if I hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I am in your debt, friend. We are both. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Oh, wow, and everything is already taken care of, gone, fixed. That was rather fast. Well, let's go ahead and head. Again, I'm just going to be... Yes. Nope, I'll pay the 192 gil just to lazily go back to the Aetheryte Plaza in Ul'dah instead of running around through the bridge to get to where I need to go. Because this is just easier, and I'm very lazy. Anyway, let's complete our initiation into the Immortal Flames. Welcome back, Scout. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers were fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before the Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such a short notice is to be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? Yes, please. That's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. I don't really think that's going to help me either. I'm just going to take the bronze pieces. For coin and country, the personal officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Are you ready, Scout? Then let us begin. Scout Alder, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at the word from the Flame General Rauban Alden, would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all manner of nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire to be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Scout Alder, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? My sword belongs to Ul'dah. I like this one. I will follow the Flame General unto death. Ha! The Flame General would lead the van to every battle if he could. 'Twouldn't surprise me if you had a chance to fight by his side one day. Very well. Your resolve is plain. Scout Alder, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Can you hear me, Scout? This is Philia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Alder. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a Scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Sweet! Delivery missions unlocked. So, Grand Companies. You are now a member of a Grand Company and have been assigned to the rank of Private 3rd Class. Your Grand Company rate can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the Character interface under Character in the main menu. Grand Companies pay their members not in Guild but in Company Seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. A Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for Company Seals. Company Seals are only redeemable with the Grand Company that issued them. And then supply and provisioning missions. So a Grand Company of Eorzea are consistent need of supplies and provisions. So if you had if you're doing a crafting or gathering class, you can turn in the things that they need and you'll be able to get only experience towards that crafter or gatherer, but you will also get the company seals that you can use to buy items from the quartermaster, which And they change every day, pretty much. So they're on a timer. By becoming a member of a grand company, it opens up it opens up pretty much a series of quests and missions that you can complete. You just have to talk to the commander of your respected company that you choose. I, right now, am not going to start doing anything with the Grand Company in this episode, at least, but I will come back and talk to Swift later. Additionally, let me see if it's been open. Yes, so a Grand Company also has a hunting log, which gives you company seals every time that you go ahead and take care of them. So I think since the Thaumaturge hunting log is something that I kind of specifically have started from the very beginning, hence why I'm at rank 3. A lot of this I'm probably going to do off screen because, and let me open up my character tab. I can increase my ranking, and pretty much the way you do that is by asking for a promotion and by completing quests that come from Swift for me, and also completing the hunting log. So a lot of that I'm going to try my best to do off screen, on screen, whatever seems, I'm going to do my best. That is ultimately what I'm trying to say here. But let us go ahead and complete for coin and country. There's still a couple of other things I want to do in this episode, as exciting as it has been, before I conclude it. And we will be doing Grand Company stuff at another time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to us back at the Waking Sands, just because this little area takes a while for me to run through, and I'm going to run out of things to say. So I'll literally see you in a second. All right, my lovelies, I am back. I told you I was only going to take a second. Anyway, let's talk to this Scion of the 7th Dawn and enter back into the Solar. Welcome back, Scout. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Scout. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you've already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. We don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magic-driven contraptions, such as airships, grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. All right. I think that Okay. There was one other thing I wanted to do before I accepted this next quest, but I think I need to look into it a little more. So before we conclude this episode, let's go ahead and begin self-management. Nymphelia needs you to help investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreans, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Nymphelia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
All right, my lovelies, and with that, here concludes this episode of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Next time, we're going to tackle the level 25 Thaumaturge quest and get a couple of other things done at a certain gold saucer that I spoke of when we first had unlocked that quite some time ago now, I believe. Anyway, my lovelies, if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, as it really does help me out, and subscribe so that you can be notified of the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV. One other thing I wanted to plug in really quick is I know that this episode should have come out the last Saturday in June of 2018, and that this episode came out the day after July 4th in 2018, but I do just wanted to thank you all for the patience that you have shown, as it took me some time to piece together this episode and get it out to you. There will be an episode this July. The I can't really think of what the date is, but I kind of put all these dates and years in for anybody who is watching this in the future or years from now, just so you understand why I am apologizing, and thank you all for your patience. Anywho, thank you again for watching. My name is Brenton, and I will catch you guys next time for more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And I will see you all then. Bye!